They adopted a similar tactic we're seeing here. Defensive line. Midfield dropping off and letting Brighton have the ball to pass about here and making it difficult for them to play through those central areas.
Here's Webster, one of those coming into the side. It is still a very strong Brighton lineup, despite the fact that he has shuffled his pack and shuffled a few of the players around for formation-wise. McAllister sends it on, danger here, Ferguson, effort is saved, but a warning from Isaiah Rankin and Phil Jevons. Solly March got the ball in but couldn't find a teammate. Worked back for Webster. Here's March. Trying to forge away past Driscoll Glennon. Gross gets it in, it's broken for Caicedo, who's had a go. Crocombe with the block, but the rebound is buried. But I think the flag is up. And Dennis Undav does celebrate. For a very welcome news for Grimsby, given the form that he has been in.
Or March on the right-hand side, and they're so dynamic, those two, when they link, as they did for that goal against Palace. But they're keeping that width, aren't they? And they're allowing in that second line of attack, McAllister, Undav, to come in and load up. And Gross sees them from right back, stepping into that 10 area as well. So it's a difficult one. Certainly that back line of Grimsby constantly having to give that information to the midfield in front of them. Get on the half turn, close that space.
Webster. Real competition for those centre-back places for Brighton as well, with Levi Colwell doing such a good job in there. Colwell on the bench for Brighton this afternoon, with Webster coming in.
And of course you've got Van Heck as well, the young centre-half.
Solly March. Pascal Gross. Now it's Estupinian. Waiting until they can find a gap, and they've found the World Cup winner McAllister, who sends it back. Caicedo, McAllister, now Mitoma, dangerous! And March would first. Is it like being called that, Gary?
No idea.
Dunk. Here's Webster. Gross. I feel it's an almost forensic examination of the defensive discipline of Grimsby as Brighton move the ball around. Solly March. Good position for the cross, and the header wasn't bad.
You quite rightly said, Mark, that he's been talked about an England call-up. I think if you're going to get into international level now, you have to have big stats.
Trailing 1-0, they enjoyed back-to-back league wins in the past week coming into this, winning both of them by 1-0. Gross. Webster. Helped on by Dunk. Again, there's a lovely ball. Undav couldn't quite sort his feet out. Has maintained possession though. Back it goes for Mitoma. Looking for Undav, but couldn't clear the first man. Waterfall. Now, Lucy will chase.
Oh, weird question. VAR.
Undav. Offloads for Gross, who got it out of his feet brilliantly, and somehow... Caicedo again. McAllister on for Mitoma. Alarm bells ringing here. Gross! Webster. Now Dunk. Here is Colwell. Beaten to it, but McAllister picks up the pieces. Now it's Karen Mitoma. Toma, Caicedo. FA Cup quarter-final since Lincoln City in 2017. He suffered a 5-0 loss away at Arsenal. Caicedo. McAllister. And Ferguson! Brilliant! Absolutely fantastic from Evan Ferguson. It seems to be how deep they're sitting, because Brighton are able to get up to halfway without even breaking sweat, and they could be in again, and they will be, and Ferguson has wrapped it up for Brighton and Hove Albion. They are going into the FA Cup semi-finals.